Hey everyone, I'm Dark Quarter, and welcome back to Long Live the Queen. So last time I was still kind of learning the game a little bit, but I was trying to do things a little bit faster. I know I'm supposed to try to get the necklace or gem or whatever it is so I can start using magic. And let's see, my mood kind of pressured, in the middle between willful and yielding, more depressed and cheerful, and a little bit angry. So I think I'm gonna try to let me get rid of that anger a little bit. Visit tomb. Pay your respects. Yep. That must be your pressured look. I know I got another outfit from Boost Faith. Okay. That's what I thought. Let's see. Skills is good. Athletics and Faith. Alright, guess I can do that. Athletics. Let's do running again. Meditation. What's meditation at? That is at 35. Okay. And what's that? Athletics. Let's do running. So I can actually raise up lower if I want to. I want to do lower. Let's see. Classes. Yeah, I'll do lower. Why not? Okay. You practice walking at a brisk but uncomfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Okay. At the height of the Novan Empire, all the major dukes and duchesses were lumens, and they conquered their enemies with beams of light and terrible summoned monsters. Those monsters eventually broke loose, killing their captors and destroying the old capital on Cathri Lake. The resulting chaos shook the Empire. 200 years ago, a great force of darkness covered Nova, threatening to wipe out all life in the domain. It took the self-sacrifice of the Queen and her complement of lumens to defeat the doom. Only the Duke of Ursul refused to join in the defense and therefore survived. Really? Huh. I don't know if that's good or bad. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for discretion. I didn't know anything about budgets. Okay, that failed. I don't know how much money I have. Let's lower taxes. People like me more. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. Thanks for telling me that without telling me exactly how much we have or how much is in the budget and all that other necessary stuff. A little more pressured. Let's see. A little depressed. Let me see if I can get rid of that pressured. What is it? Lonely. So if I can get lonely and cheerful. Okay. That'll get both of those down. Welcome to fresh air. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Mood is a little bit better. Let's see. Athletics and Faith again. So let's keep doing that. Let's do more running, and I don't know if I can do more lower. I couldn't get above 50 unless I had other ones above 25, so I probably can't get past 75 unless I have the other ones above 50 or something like that. So let's do meditation. Yeah, meditation. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog, not too fast. You're building endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of the time you spend jogging with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. You stare at a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. Okay, does it float? That would be interesting to know. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the fact, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free?
Save me, your majesty. Wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again.
Oh no, sensing magic failed. Demons make you attack people? Is that even possible? Well, I'm gonna imprison him. That's kind of the middle of the road thing. Whether there were demons or not, you still killed a woman, your wife. I won't forgive you for that. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump.
Yes, your majesty.
Well, I didn't kill him. I mean, that should be something, right? Let's see. What else can I do? Oh yeah, lonely and cheerful. Look at the fresh air, blah blah blah. Look at my mood. Alright, that's pretty good. So now I'm angry. Alright. Let's see. Angry and a little pressured. So weapons, military. Okay. Let's see. Weapons, military. What arm I have to get pole arms up. Weapons, yeah, pole arms. I should get that up. And military is bonus to that. Let's get logistics up some more. So logistics and pole arms, so I can bounce those out. I don't know if there's a best way to do this or what, but I'm just doing whatever I have bonuses for. Trying to even out the moods as best I can. You learn the basic stances, grips, and positions for staff fighting and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. You practice standard attacks and sweeps with the long staff. Okay, that'll be useful. I like the new outfit. Cool. You learn about the support costs created by support. The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them, and then those people and animals need to be fed and equipped. You learn about the difficulty of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide or destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands, and friendly civilians may not stay friendly if robbed. Probably not. I wouldn't. You receive word that the murderer you condemned to prison has escaped. A large explosion rocked the jail he was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. Oh, well, that sucks. It will not fall to the royal treasury to repair damage. Really? So I should have killed him then. What's my mood? Angry and pressured. Let's see if I can get... What is it? Afraid and lonely? Yeah, let's do... Play with toys. Spend the weekend holed up on your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Okay. It's my new outfit. Boost military, boost weapons. Boost faith. Okay, cool. Interesting. What do I need? Weapons and military. Okay. Yeah, let's do some swords. What's military? Let's do swords. Get a boost for that. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. Practice using your blade to disarm opponents or shove them backwards. You spar with a partner, trading blows while looking for openings to tag each other. Okay. You study how to determine when to jettison or destroy excess goods for speed and how to avoid overreaching. You learn about how to calculate enemy war preparations based on the movement of goods within their lands. Armies do not spring up full-formed overnight. They don't, do they? Okay. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. Oh no, not Fabian. My favorite... person. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications of dying. Okay. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lilith, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. Really. Stop failing. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Huh. I will send them to your uncle. Sure. What about your brother Armand? He would be a safe pair of hands to watch over Adair. As you wish. Okay. Thanks for not telling me anything about that. Okay, a little angry and cheerful. Let's see. Yielding. What do I want to do? Well, cheerful is probably good, but I want to be more angry. Let's do... What was it? Yeah, let's do, Only Afraid. Why not? Wandered through the past the castle where other people rarely visit, but find little except spider webs. Okay. Just very cheerful. Let's see, what can you do with cheerful? I haven't seen that yet. Conversation athletics. Alright. No, you won't. Let's see. Conversation, which I don't get to do very often with that stuff. And athletics. Let's do... let's do more running. Conversation, public speaking, the ability to use words well. Proper etiquette for all situations. The ability to tell someone what they want to hear. Let's do court manners. That might help. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Do they? You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time and learn how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. You learn the proper techniques for clothing for running in different kinds of weather to avoid frostbite, overheating, or disease. Okay. Scale of running is now 50. Blah blah blah. There is a woman here to see you. She is a musician and wishes crown patronage. Which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries, and it can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Oh no. She's failing. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Instrument punch voice failed. Why? Sure, why not? Very well, you can remain as part of the court. I will do my best for you. Will you? I'm failing a whole lot of stuff here. What do I want? I want to be willful and pressured, maybe. Sure. Sneak out. Sneak out of the castle, have a little fun. Alright. Oh, now what? What's your problem? Lonely. Oh no. So lonely gets a bonus to conversation and medicine. I guess she wants to talk to people then. Medicine. That's weird. It's a new one. Let's do... yeah, court manners. Let's stay with that. Let's see. Herbs, knowledge of helpful and harmful plants. Battlefield medicine, first aid, dealing with immediate injuries, and poison, ability to recognize and counteract dangerous substances. That might be good to have, in case someone poisons me. As a person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at the formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. Okay. The first treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances. What? That sounds as bad as the poison. Receive a letter from young Lord Adair. So far, he's enjoying himself with your Uncle Armand and Mozamba. He says the trees look different and there are a lot of more frogs. He looks forward to visiting the lookout fort at Shepherd's Point. Yay? Let's see. Cheerful, willful, pressured. Let's see. Sure. Let's do that. Singing on court sessions is not fun at all. Blah blah blah, I know. Are you lonely still? Probably. No, yielding, okay. Royal demeanor, history, faith. Okay. Demeanor. History here. I need more foreign affairs. Let's see. Composure. Elegance. Presence. Let's do presence, because I need presence for the... Try to get the crystal out if I try to go there again. So let's do that. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Am I? See, you study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Zion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. Okay, that's probably not good. Oh no, come on, my logistics is high. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. Oh, come on, I've got divination. A falling star. Pretty. It's probably a bad omen then. I thought it was supposed to be good. Let's do court again. Why not? Sitting in on a court. Depressed is pressured. Yes. Oh, really yielding. Let's see. Royal demeanor, history, faith. Okay. Let's do presence again. Foreign affairs. Why not? You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting the energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. Sounds interesting. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic and to let that energy surround you for others to share. What does that mean? 4 years ago, the Duchess of Halius tried to foment an insurrection in northern Zion, just over the Gabrian River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Zion pushed troops into southern Mari. Tambula to the north underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers so far have refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are their enemies, at least not yet. Okay.
My lady, there is a letter for you. Who sent this? Is it unsigned?
It appears to be a poem describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. Well, that's not good.
Why, what? With a squid?
Okay. Well, that's terrible.
Who writes this garbage?
Just then, an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower and bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky.
Okay.
You stick your head out the window to discover the poem caught and floating on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. Oh. This probably depends on, like, balance or something. I'm gonna ignore it because I might die. I'm not gonna do that. What's the worst that can happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? That's better than breaking your neck. Yeah, it is. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. I'm probably not going to be lucky, but I think I could have died there, so I'm not going to... I don't want to die just yet. I know there's lots of death in this game. At some point. Let's see. Okay. It's fine. Let's do... less angry. You attend services in the Castle Grove, blah blah blah. Still lonely? Yielding. Okay. I want to get these up a little more. Let's see, world demeanor, history, faith. So... let's get elegance up, and history... where's history? Let's do... more Novan affairs. Okay. Novan elegance. Balance those out. You practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. See, I could have used that. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Oh no. Not waning influence. My lady, there are letters for you. Letters? Another letter from Briony. Why does she keep writing me? We were never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwenelle's birthday party. That's right, Gwenelle is about to turn 15. She'll be Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to a birthday celebration next week. Gwenelle and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. Lots of things can happen on the road. Oh, great. Failing everything. Yeah, let's go to the party. I can handle anything. It'll be good to see my friends. Sure, why not? Finish studying. What I'm gonna do? Well, I would like to be a little more willful, so I can balance that out. Let's do that. Oh, now I'm cheerful. Okay. Conversation and athletics. Let's do it. Conversation and athletics. What are my skills? Let's see. Athletics. Let's do some swimming. I haven't done that yet. And conversation. Public. No. Flattery. Let's do flattery. Haven't done that yet. Swimming. You learn it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. You get comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. You practice walking and hopping through the shallows, feeling the difference in the resistance that the water applies to your movement. Okay. Sounds good enough. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. Oh no. Oh good. Archery reflex is good. You hear the distinctive sound of incoming arrows just in time to push yourself away from the window and avoid being shot. From the screams outside, not all your guards have been as lucky. Probably not. The attackers scatter as soon as your forces show sign of resistance, vanishing into the woods. It's not good. The rest of your trip passes without incident, but you can't help jumping at shadows. Oh no. Gwenelle's party is lovely, not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, of course, but it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Everyone who's anyone is present. Uncle Laurent and your younger cousins are here, but Charlotte and her mother are not. Apparently Charlotte was ill. Arius, the Duchess of Lilla, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. How? There are refreshments and dancers and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite.
Will not be shoved aside. Mother, it's my domain now. I need space for myself. You have your own lands to manage. Just because you're of age doesn't mean you know everything, young lady. You need my advice. This is my home. It has never been yours.
Before you can back away, their gazes fall on you. They wait expectantly for you as near queen to settle the dispute. Oh no. Failed flattery, that sucks. I'll side with Gwenelle. Why not?
You heard her. She's an adult now and she's in charge here. Thank you. Is this what your father will face upon your coronation? Cast aside without another word?
Probably.
He's not going to like hearing that, is he?
A bit later, Briony catches up with you. She has green hair.
Hello, Elodie. It's so wonderful that you're going to be queen now. I mean, I am sorry about your mother. Thanks. But think of the opportunities you're going to have. You're so lucky.
That's an odd way of putting it.
Anyway, I was wondering, now that you're almost queen and everything, have they told you all the secrets? What secrets? Like how to get into Old Palace. I've heard it's packed full of treasure.
Lower success. At least I got something.
You mean the old castle by Cathedral Lake? The abandoned one? Exactly. They had to live in a hurry, so they left all kinds of treasure behind. And nobody ever goes there because the forest is supposed to be haunted, so the treasure's probably still there. The forest isn't haunted, it's just full of monsters like the Keithong. What if she's right and it's full of ancient treasure?
Sure, I'll offer to help. I have enough training, right?
I don't know any secrets about getting into the old palace, yet. But if you come back to the castle with me, we can check the archives. Great, I knew you could help. I'm supposed to go back to school, but I was already planning to sneak off. I'll ditch my escort, sneak ahead and meet you at the castle. This could be fun.
Oh, could it? Why are you lonely? Oh, -1 lonely. I was going to say, why are you lonely for being with the cousin or whatever? At the end, you all share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. Well, I've got some combat experience, so... Oh, everything's... willful? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, my father's gone. Where is he? Let's be... Oh, let's be cheerful and angry. Back cruelty. Come on, don't be cruel. Whatever. Willful. Alright. Intrigue, military, lumen. Let's see. I haven't done intrigue before. I don't think. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I can't do lumen because I haven't learned magic yet. Because I don't have crystal. So let's do ciphering. I haven't done that yet. And military. Let's see. Let's balance that out with naval strategy. Yeah, naval strategy. Let's do that. Let's see. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order. The simplest are transpositions, which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Okay. You learn about the requirement for all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even at enemy. You learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. You learn about the use of ships in transporting ground soldiers between locations. Cool.
I found a bunch of maps of the area around Cathedral Lake. Great! I also found reports on all sorts of really nasty monsters down there. That was hundreds of years ago. The palace was abandoned hundreds of years ago. The reports never stopped. I can't find anyone who's gone into the old forest and come back. Well, if it is full of treasure, would you want to tell anyone how you got in and stole some? Look, I know it's dangerous, I'm not stupid, but you and I are educated noblewomen, not peasants. I'm good with a sword and a bow, and you? Don't you have magic powers now that you're queen? So come with me, it'll be an awesome adventure. Our parents are going to be so impressed.
I'm sure they will. Is that what this is really about? Briony's parents? Oh. Let's go Briony's parents. Briony, what's going on with you and your family? Nothing. Really nothing. Ever since Uncle Kevin moved in, my parents don't want anything to do with me. I'm an adult now, you know. Technically, she's 16. And they still say I have to be at school all the time. I'm the heir, I should be spending time in Mead. When did your uncle move in? I don't know, a few years ago, after Ground's divorce. Oh no, in General Fairfield, the Duchess of Lily divorced her second husband, and then he died. He would have been the stepfather of Briony's mother and uncle. That must have been a stressful time for your family. Yeah, I'm sure, but so what? That was years ago. They've had plenty of time to get over it. Oh, have they? I just want them to pay attention to me if I find the lost treasures in Nova. They have to notice. You've already run away from school. If they don't notice that, they won't notice anything. You mean, it's hopeless? No, I mean, all you need to do is stay here and wait. Getting into more trouble won't make a difference. Oh, I guess maybe you're right. Thanks, Elodie. You're smarter than I remembered. Well, that's not nice. So we didn't go after all, huh? Probably would have died. But at least I went through the conversation fine. Alright, well, I think that's enough for now. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.